the Drum Lab here in the very heart of Shoreditch.
It is indeed, and yes, for those of you who do not know, this is an alternative awards scheme to celebrate creativity in its purest and perhaps rawest form.
Yes, absolutely, but the main difference here is that this event only has one rule. The work has to be great. Does it have to be decent?
No.
Legal?
No.
Honest?
Hell no.
Brilliant?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, and mic drop to that. And we're going to see some of that tonight. So stay tuned as we bring you the results of the categories such as Best Parody, Best Vandalism of an Existing Ad, and Best Ad which really should run that hasn't. OMG, tragedy.
Yes. And some of the work you will see will be real, which is an unusual thing for the Chip Shop Awards. But other works won't be real, which is more normal. But actually, do you know what? It doesn't really matter, because I said there's no rules, and as long as the core idea is brilliant, who can complain?
It can be fun, but of course, there's a serious point. By removing any barriers to entry, this is a show that helps fresh thinking and fresh talent emerge. And we've seen so much of that through the years, haven't we? We've seen people offer jobs. Yeah, there's been a lot of talent that has got bagged themselves a lot of the gold prize, should we say. Yeah,
and it's actually the only show where the professionals and the amateurs, for instance, students, get to compete on a level playing field. And you see examples of the impact of that. One year, a teacher from Salford won the Grand Prix, and I can tell you there's no other award scheme anywhere where that could possibly happen.
Yes, you could call this, I guess, the Creative Open.
Yes, but before we open the proceedings, I'd like to thank our amazing judges. And this year they were led by the incredible Pancho Gonzalez, who really helped us get this show on the road. Now, Pancho's based in Chile, but actually, this evening he's right here in London, so let's hear it for our chairman.
Wow, he is brave, isn't he? I mean, I don't know if you're either really lovely or really stupid to be here, but there's going to be a lot of losers and a lot of winners, but we are so glad to have you, and you're very welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, and the jury had a tough year this year because our work was absolutely vintage.
It was. Now, we don't only have a live, and by the sounds of it, a very alive audience down here. We also have an amazing audience in our bar, so let's check them out and say hello.
Wow!
Can you hear us? Hi.
Yeah. They are speechless.
They are speechless.
But that is... that's Jenny, the drums raving reporter.
Yeah, we call her the raving reporter. And obviously we can't forget the thousands that are watching across the whole entire world online. So, hello.
Yeah,
and good
hello
luck.
Indeed.
So, yeah.
Right.
What do you reckon? What will we do?
I think it's about time we opened the serving hatch and started serving up some chips.
Oh no, is this the kind of level of joke all night, Gordon, that we expect?
Yes.
Okay.
I think, and that's starting from up there.
That's a high base. Okay, we are going to move on. So the very, very best of luck to everyone here, everyone upstairs, and everyone around the world on your sofas, in your boardrooms, wherever you are. Our first category tonight is Ad Most Likely to Cause a Riot. Wow, let's check out the nominees.
Yes, a really good category, actually, and it did almost cause a few riots. I don't know if you noticed that can ad in there. Really interesting. Also, an ad in there almost got us cancelled. So it's really good stuff, and I should say you can see all this work in more detail at thedrum.com. But anyway, I'll get on with it and shall I tell you who's won the very first prize from the Chip Shop Awards 2022?
Yes.
That winner is Gusto for Heinz. Let's take a look.
Everything I long to do, no matter when or where or who, has one thing in common too. It's a
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, Gusto. I think you're here. Well done. Amazing piece of work. And I have to confess, when I first saw that, I thought I assumed that must be real, but I understand it is actually spec, so it's very much in the spirit of the chip shops.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
is.
also a brilliant insight. Heinz, so definitely buy that.
Yeah,
that's
so
really
we'll help you with your pitch. There you go. That's cracking stuff. Right, well, we are moving on. So let's get to the next category. Right, here we go. It is Best Video. Here are the nominees. And we do have a highly commended, and it goes to Voicemails to My Future Self, Volume 1, with Javin Johnson. Congratulations. Now, I feel it's only right that I show you what the nominees and the highly commends get, if you are indeed highly commended. You do get a no expense spared bottle of vinegar. It has got a beautiful label, so we're not breaking any brand rules. And do you know what? If you don't want the contents, it's really good for making your hair shine, and it's good for cleaning your windows as well. Or putting on your chips, funny enough.
It's a very useful trophy, without a doubt.
It is. And Gordon, what were you saying about being bitter? If the highly commends get that, then...
We're not suggesting that the highly commends are bitter in any way. It's purely a reference to the chips.
Yeah, but it's very good. It's a lovely ornamental piece. So there you go.
But moving right along, Lynn, thank you for that. There are actually 2 winners in this category. You've been very generous with your Pancho. The first award is another one for Gusto for Heinz. Well done. And the second award here goes to Chile. In fact, it goes to Inbrax for Texel Latam. Let's look at this, VT. Really good piece of work there, actually. Just to explain it a bit more if you didn't get it from the film, basically the team invited 5 directors in South America to make a trailer for a film that didn't actually exist. And the whole point of it was to draw attention to people who are living in these terrible slum conditions, and when people tried to book the film rather than pay their cinema ticket, they were invited to donate to the charity. So it's interesting. It's a classic twist in chip shops, isn't it? So what you have is a real ad promoting a fake product. You know, who can imagine? But anyway, congratulations.
You can imagine. Well, there are no rules, and that was a perfect example of a fantastic piece of work, so well done again. Right, and since we've explained what highly commend gets, well, come on, Gordon, what does the winner get?
This is what the winners get. This is the chip. It does not look like a D&AD pencil. Honest lawyers. So it is the chip, if you're American, it's the French Fry Award. And people get to take that home. And Lynn.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I would probably have argued that we should have the tomato sauce, Heinz tomato, on that, not brown. But here's the thing, why is it called Chip Shop?
Well, do you all know the sort of the Chip Shop Awards? Do you want me to tell you very briefly? The Chip Shop Awards gets its name from, it was an episode in Manchester. This young creative lost his job in an agency, went back home to North Wales with his tail between his legs to work in his mum's fish and chip shop. And it was Clondidlo, North Wales. The shop was called Barnacles. And one day he says, "Mum, shall I do the advertising for your fish and chip shop?" And so he did. And he took Clondidlo by storm. He had bus signs, he had posters, newspaper ads. Some fish and chip shops Don't give a fork was one of the lines. Anyway, he bought the media himself, he made the ads himself, and then he entered into every award going. And you know what, he started winning. He started winning everything, cleaning up. And in doing so, he's knocking the big brands off the winner's podium. So this sort of started this sort of arms race in awards, where the big brands said, look, we do not want to lose to little guys from North Wales. We are the biggest brands in the world. We're better and bigger than Barnacles, for God's sake. So the chip shop started, so the awards started to create rules that outlawed and stopped people like our hero from entering his work. And eventually we said, you know what? We think that sort of style of advertising, that genre, deserves its own platform. So the Chip Shop Awards and the chip were born.
It sounded like such a fairy tale. The end. Happy ever after.
Well, no one ever understands what the name means. It's a branding disaster.
Yeah, it is a bit of a branding disaster. But we are going to fix that soon. Anyway, stay tuned for that and more. And of course, that young creative went on to help found a successful agency called Cheetham Bell in Manchester. So have you ever come across that company? They effectively came out of Chip Shop. So thank you to them.
Yeah. Living walking proof why it's important to give new talent and new ideas a means to break through.
It is indeed. Well, talking about new ideas, we are going to move on to a highly political category because it is Best Political. Here are your nominees. And we have two highly commended, United for Ukraine by Radley Yelder and Made of Morons for Guinness. Congrats to you.
Well, obviously, Boris Johnson is really Chip Shop gold, isn't he? A lot of jokes there about him, and that's where the winners come from. The winner, I can tell you, is all good for Labour. Let's have a look. Yeah.
And I'm sure they'll be partying tonight, hopefully legally this time, of course.
I mean, we have suitcases of booze coming in, so you'll be well stocked with wine.
Absolutely. The thing to remember is, obviously, as we go through the show, there's a lot of work and a lot of fantastic work. So head over to thedrum.com where we'll display everything and you'll be able to see it in great detail. Tonight, we can only show you a snippet and give some perspective on why things are winning. So yeah, check it out. Our next category is COVID Recovery Campaign. And here are your nominees. And the winner is Fred and Farida Elliott for JC Decole.
Yeah. Well done, Fred and Farid. Again, a real campaign, really. That campaign really did run, but you didn't see any hashtags on that. There's no call to action. It really was just about saying, we should be feeling better. We should be feeling proud. These cities are amazing. Let's celebrate the cities. Life, great, classic Chip Shop.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful piece of work. And as I say, this year it is a real twist. We don't normally get real work into the show, so we don't know if it's been translated differently in different countries, but it's really great because actually now not only are you getting emerging talent competing with the top guns, but you're getting real work competing with conceptual work. So yeah, it's fantastic. So if you win tonight, honestly, the judges were quite tough this year, I'd have to say.
Yes, as you'll see as we go
As
through the
you
show.
will see. Now, the next category we'll look at is Best Shop Window Postcard. Perhaps one of your favourites, Gordon.
Yes, my favourite category because it's so pure. Something so beautiful about it. All you've got really is a bit of blue tack, some card and a felt tip pen. And the differentiating between rubbish and brilliant is just the quality of the idea and the thinking. If you go out the front of our shop there, corner shop, you can actually see a little shop window display of shop window postcards, which shows you some of the work from down the years. Yeah. And it is brilliant, absolutely brilliant stuff.
It is. Well, for now, let's check out those in the running for this year. Great stuff, lots of contenders, and I can tell you that the commendation goes to Tangerine. Congrats.
Yeah. But the winner is Stein IS for Invisalign. Yeah. Well done. There you are, a campaign with teeth, Lynn.
With teeth, great grit
but well done,
and
Stein IS.
determination. Yeah, fantastic piece of work. Right, we are now moving on to our next category, Best Stunt or Experience. Let's check out those in the running. Well, I've named them once and I'll name them again because the highly commended goes to Stein IS for Burger King.
Well done. And I have to say, I loved that idea. I thought it was a really great idea there. I'm sure someone's going to pick up and use this, because what their idea was to use, 3 words to claim a bit of real estate, and that became, what I think was, Burger King. What was it, Burger King Burger something? But anyway, used the Burger King brand and, sorry? I'm almost right, good. So it's a brilliant idea to capitalise on that, so well done, I love it.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. And Stein are always doing well. You generally do quite well in these awards, so congratulations. I'm sure Tom, Ruben and Rob will be delighted.
But before we show the winner, can I give a special shout out to another campaign which didn't win? You guys were tough this year. But I wanted to sort of show you anyway. It was for Sainsbury's. And take a look at this. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's really good.
I think that should run. So I have to say, the nominations is full of work like that. So even, yeah, well done. So even to be nominated is no mean feat, and I think Sainsbury's should buy that idea. It's brilliant. I would carry that back around with me. But the winner is also brilliant. The winner is a great campaign, and it goes to Merkel UK, one for Alzheimer's Research UK. Well done. Yeah, so really simple idea. You see hundreds and hundreds of ideas where people use the tube and all iconology on the tube, but I've never seen that sort of idea before. It's a brilliant way and a great metaphor for Alzheimer's. So well done.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll find in the show there's a lot of purposeful work, actually, and we're seeing it through all of the Drum Awards, the programme that we run. There's tons of purpose, but purpose with meaning and its authenticity, and I actually think you're seeing it in Chip Shop this year.
Definitely.
So yeah, You should feel really proud. Next up is Best Ad Without a Visual. Let's search through those nominees.
Yeah, and again, what a list of nominations, I have to say, really, really strong. Shall I go to the winner? So tell you some of the ones I like first. I'll just go for the winner.
No, just go for the winner, Gordon. Yeah. Come on.
The award goes to Radley Elder for Unilever. Well done.
Yeah, that's a really
But
smart
I do
one.
want to sort of give a shout out to that Persil ad. The sort of the score where Persil v Grass. Persil 1, Grass 0.
That was very
Yeah.
good. That's good. And that Unilever's so funny, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's a great idea as well.
It's
So
really
efficient.
good. Gordon made fun of me earlier, saying, was that me, Unilever? But I put him right and said, no, I got thrown out. That was different. I didn't leave by my own accord, Gordon. But for now, it's not about us. It's about Jenny in the bar.
In the bar, yes.
Let's see if she's got volume now.
Hello! Cheers from the bar, everybody! Are you enjoying the night so far?
Yeah, having a great night, thank you.
Perfect. Back to you.
Wow, look at Jenny looking so
Well,
popular.
Get going while it's going's good.
Do you know, I actually think that would make for a really good picture. Get a
Yeah.
photographer in now. Well, Jenny was doing a little spin there. She's having a ball. You talk about Jenny on the block. We've got Jenny on the bar. Our next category is Best Corporate Identity. Let's take a look at those finalists.
Well, strong stuff again. No common D's here, so we're going to go straight to the winner, and that winner is Ride Shotgun for IKEA. Well done. Yeah, congratulations. Really
Yes,
strong
brilliant.
idea.
And we were saying the colours are on point as well, so, you know, everything was pretty perfect about that. We were very impressed. Next up is Best Press. Let's check out those in the running.
Again.
No, straight to the winner.
Straight to the
What's
winner.
happening?
And that winner is Haygarth for Duolingo. Congratulations. Now, clearly you've got the story from that image, haven't you? You understand the image, but I think the idea was it was to encourage people who might like the idea of getting some sort of Chinese or Arabic, tattoo when they're on holiday, don't know the language, make very bad spelling mistake or nonsensical sort of saying in there. I wondered, was that down to personal experience? What was inside there was... No, it wasn't. Yeah, they're denying it. But a really, really great idea, so congratulations.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. So I don't have a tattoo. I'm too scared because I change my mind all the time. If you were to get one, where would you have it? And what would it be?
How do you know I don't have one?
Because you told me earlier.
I might have lied, yeah.
So where would you get one?
I don't know. I'd only have a cartoon, a tattoo. See, my son's working here tonight, to discourage my son from getting one. Because I reckon if I had one, it'd be so uncool for him to get one.
That's a good reason, isn't it?
So be it in my forehead or something.
Yeah, get it in your forehead. It's massive improvement, Gordon. Yeah. Next up is Beshes of Bad Taste. Here are the nominees. And it is a highly commended for Drum for Dominoes. Congrats.
Yeah. We love the name of that. We love the name of the agency, obviously, and we loved that idea because it's about playing Russian roulette with a vegan pizza. So one slice had meat in it. But I hate to talk to my kids. I was thinking our kids would be terrified if it's vegan roulette with a sort of meat pizza with a vegetable slice in it. That would really upset them. But anyway, it's a brilliant idea. But I can tell you, do you want to know who the winner is? Yeah. Do you want to know? Because I can tell you that winner is once again Gusto for Heinz. Well done. Yeah, and they're certainly going with a bit of gusto tonight, Lynn, aren't they?
They're going with a gusto. Guess who's buying drinks at the bar? Thank you. We're now moving on to Best Digital. Let's take a look at the nominees. And the highly commended goes to CrowX for Google Corporate Translate. And judges, you were being very generous this time. And ideas that for Google and Lego.
But the winner is a beautifully simple idea. It's a great idea. I don't know when no one's ever thought of it before. The winner is the free speech update by Miami Ad School for Berlin for Adobe. Well done. Now, did you all get a chance to read that? You all know what that is, yeah? You don't want me to explain it. Basically, what the idea was, they had the idea of replacing the Latin text within Adobe's templates to tell the story of artists who have been either arrested or suppressed for their views. And this is a really simple idea, so congratulations to them.
Yeah, and a lovely piece of work. Okay, are you sitting comfortably? Because we now have Best Leisure. Let's take a look at the nominees. Well, it's a congratulations because a highly commended goes to Miami Ad School for Netflix, which was my saviour during the last 2 years. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, and very briefly, their idea was to sort of come to an arrangement with Deliveroo, where if you ordered a meal, the food company would then suggest the ideal Netflix series to accompany that meal. So that was the idea.
So the question is, Gordon, I have another question. I'm full of questions. So when you get a takeaway, depending on what you get, what kind of movie would normally be recommended to you?
Oh, I'm tempted to put the same question back to you first, Lynn.
I would probably say...
Chinese.
Oh, no, I do like a Chinese. Let me come back to you on that. I'm just making sure, you know, the way stuff goes through your head and you're like, one part of me is going to say it, another part's going, shut your mouth, say nothing, say nothing. So I'm going to take the advice of the little angel and I'm going to say nothing.
Yep, okay, right. Moving right along there quickly. Anyway, what are we doing here again? Oh yes, there's an awards scheme. Do you want to know who the winner is by any chance? Yeah. Well, the winner is BBD Perfect Storm for TripAdvisor. Did you get that? Are you guys here? Well, congratulations. Now, obviously, you got the story once again from the slide. Is that true, or want me to tell you what it was?
I think you should explain it.
Tell you what it was. So TripAdvisor has become aware that it's become very hard to take trips over the last few years because of the pandemic and all the travel chaos. So it's basically saying, well, why don't you experience your ideal destination at home? So if you want to go to Turkey, for example, or even want to go to Chile, your TripAdvisor will identify areas in your locale which will give you that experience, either culturally or you can go get something to eat, and it'll give you a full-on experience which gives you the taste of the place you want to visit. Isn't that a great idea?
That's a great idea. I mean, I would love to go to Australia, and we were chatting earlier, and I was saying, if you wanted to go to Australia, what would happen? Would they send lots of little spiders and crocodiles?
Exactly.
But I'm sure there's a lot more, and that just my ignorance, because I've never been. That's why I want to go.
You could go to the London Zoo insect sort of place.
Sounds great.
I
wish they could import the beach, but never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is, and I know you struggle with this, Gordon, it's the best use of honesty. Let's check out the nominees. And we do have a highly commended entry, and it's Fred and Farid LA for Power of Zero, and BBD Perfect Storm for Spotify. So yeah, powerful stuff.
But a controversial one here, as you'd expect. The winner is Electric House for Amnesty. Let's have a look. Yeah, heavy controversial stuff there. I have to say Amnesty International heads up, don't like us doing this sort of stuff. We will get a cease and desist letter for that. But nevertheless, a brilliant ad, really drawing attention to the fact there's been 6,750 deaths connected with the World Cup.
Wow.
Which is horrific.
It is horrific. Next up is COVID awareness campaign. Here's your shortlist.
Well, this time it's straight to the winner, and that winner, I'm pleased to say, is TMW Business for IKEA. Yeah, I think you're in the room.
Right in front
Congratulations,
of
it's
you.
so exciting, the front row is speechless. But well done, but obviously the idea there was linking anti-vaxxers with flat pack coffins. But I did a bit of research on this, and you know, IKEA did actually sell coffins. They did, but I think the line died out. Sorry.
Thanks, Gordon.
That was a really brave joke.
For a minute, I told you he struggled with measures of honesty, didn't I? Okay, next up, Gordon, you have paid close attention because it's best education is next. Let's check out those in the running.
And again, it's straight to the award. And that award goes to Emma Holloway of the University of Creative Arts for Pick. Well done. And you, Emma, congratulations.
Fantastic stuff.
You want to explain this, Lynn, or do you want me to?
Go on. Well, I mean, I can tell you. So this aimed basically to emphasise how writing with a pen fires the sort of neurons which help kids learn. In fact, handwriting fires a lot more than writing with a keyboard. But the idea was to encourage parents to send the funny things that kids say, or even their mistakes. That's right, isn't it? So yeah, it made the point that you learn through all these mistakes. And I have to say, I am a terrible writer. We were in Cannes last week, and I had to write notes for the morning show. And by the end of it, I could hardly read what I had written. I would have been better drawing pictures. Smile. Yeah. But yeah, fantastic piece of work.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I've been sought for it as a parent. I could have got your kids to make a fool of themselves and then share it on social. but seriously, a brilliant idea. Congratulations, Emma.
Really, really good. So next up is Best Fake News. Let's check out those worthy finalists.
And the winner is a splendid winner, and it's Splendid Communications for Walker's Crisps. Well done. Yeah, well done, guys. And interesting, it's another real campaign. It's a theme in the chip shops. It's a real campaign for an April Fool's, so it's a fake product. But like a lot of these fake products, there's consumer demand for them, yeah.
Absolutely, and who doesn't like, we call them a piece in crisps. So for bread, for us, it would be a piece, and I just love a piece in salt and vinegar crisps. Who doesn't like that?
Yeah, but this is actually a loaf of bread made of crisps.
No, I know, but I just like a wee piece, Right. Okay.
Back to your Netflix story.
No.
So what's that? All right.
We'll now
choice.
take a look at the finalists for Best Ads Without Headline.
Yep. I really like this winner, and I can report that that winner is Momentum Worldwide for Lego. Yep, really simple,
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Way to send a sort of sign of solidarity. Really nice work.
Yeah, and that's a great thing as well about Chip Shop. You find it when things happen, world events, you find that the industry get really behind it. So yeah, it's really nice. Brilliant. So next up is Best Outdoor. Here are the nominees.
And again, straight to the winner. And that winner is DA Creative Studio for Think. That's great. And that's, are you guys? Or you just know the people?
They just enjoyed it.
Yeah. But me and Lynn were thinking that's such a, well, you're thinking it's such a hard-hitting campaign, isn't it?
I think it's a hard-hitting campaign, absolutely. But before we go any further, how is Jenny getting on in the bar?
Yeah.
Do you think she's...
Thought of something to say?
Yeah? Hello,
Let's
Jenny.
see. Hey!
Now, what do you make of the work so far?
All great.
All great. Do you think we've seen the Grand Prix winner yet?
No.
Nah. Still more to come then. Let's keep drinking. Back to you.
They're full of conversation up there, aren't they?
You cannot shut them up, can you?
You just
Give
cannot
Jenny
shut
a
them up.
microphone. That's it.
Okay, well now it's time for us to take a look at the shortlist for Best Vandalism of an existing ad. And do you think could have entered this, you know, crashing into their own poster and all?
Yes, absolutely. They should
could
have entered that thing.
You should have entered. You didn't. You're not going to win.
You should have
But
thought.
we're going to find out who might. Let's take a look at the nominees. And the judges decided to highly commend Media Bounty for breast cancer support. Congratulations. Now, didn't we really love this campaign? So this is where we struggled with some of the results actually, because we thought this was just a stellar piece of work. And basically what they'd done is they modelled it off the Adidas campaign, which was banned by ASA, and it was about women's sports bras, so there you go. And so the idea is to sort of mimic that to promote breast cancer.
That's
that
the
the-
real one, yeah.
yeah, that's the real one.
That's the real fake one.
Yeah, that's a real fake one. But they did base it off the Adidas. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, we thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have another, I believe. If the autocue ever wants to move, I can tell you what it is, because we have it there. It's the beauty of life. And the next comedy is a bank of creativity for Durex. Congratulations.
No, we don't normally do this, do we, Lynn? But actually, we quite like this ad as well. It's only commended, but we thought you might like to see it. Do you want to see it? Let's have a look.
Just like the wide-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is blown. But the moment that I first lay eyes on you, all alone on the edge of 17. Just like the wide-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Just like the wide-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the wide-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Now, so you may have recognised that campaign. Basically, it was who ran it again?
John Lewis
It was
Insurance.
John Lewis Insurance, and they basically just reran it and put Durex at the end. What
Get
was-
insurance. Get a condom.
Yeah,
That's the bit.
exactly. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. So if you know that Chip Shop, there are no rules, We don't have rules in this competition, so anything goes. And Gordon and I, during rehearsal, so Pancho, we felt the judges were a bit harsh. Is he listening to us?
Pancho, off your
So
phone.
we felt those two entrants were so good that we think you should upgrade them to an award. What do you think,
What do
Gordon?
you think?
Does everybody
Should we
think
give
they
them-
should be
should we give them an award? Pancho,
Pancho.
Pancho, Pancho, Pancho.
What do you think?
Yeah, can you bring the press? I wasn't, something.
Yes, so we think those two highly commends, that we think they should be upgraded from a highly commend to an award winner.
Yes, sure.
Yes, he says yes
two
for
award
sure.
winners,
So that means
yeah, they're upgraded.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to get chips. And we felt that since there was highly commends, we saved on the vinegars, so we can now afford 2 more chips.
Yep. Thank you, Pancho.
Thank you. Never been done before in an award show.
But the third winner in this category then is actually another really strong idea. It's an amazing category actually. And that winner is Unmoldy, the Whopper by CLR Mold and Mildew Remover. Let's show the slide. Yeah, simple, beautiful, and basically topical because Burger King have just won Brand of the Year at Cannes, partly because of the effectiveness of the mouldy burger. And basically that idea there is, if you've got a mouldy burger, you're going to need really good mould remover. That's the idea, really strong. Well done.
Wow. Does it put you in the mood for a burger now?
It definitely does.
Well, we are now moving on to Beshes of Ambient. Let's check out who is in the running.
And this time we're also saving on the vinegar budget, Lynn, because there's no commandees
There
here.
is not.
But I can say the award goes to Ideas and that for Lego. Let's have a look. Yep, really simple idea. Scaffolding up a building, cover it with Lego blocks, pretend the building's made of Lego.
That's
Good idea.
amazing. It's so simple, but so clever. Lego should take that on, absolutely. Next up is Best Health. Let's check out those in the running. Well, we don't have a highly commended. We don't have one, but we do have 2. And they are Stein IES for British Dyslexia Association and Gap in the Market by Stein IES. Nice work, guys.
But I can tell you the winner is Grey London for Superdrug. Let's have a look.
The Itty Titty Sticky campaign is designed to encourage people who take the contraceptive pill to get into a regular habit of checking their chest. And by doing so, you're able to spot any abnormalities early. So how this campaign works is that when you pick up your free stickies, you peel 2 mini boobs off and place them on your contraceptive pill packet to remind you to check your chest each month. And every leaflet contains enough boobies to keep you going for the whole year.
Fantastic.
Well done. And I think they're over there. You over there? Yeah, congratulations.
What a brilliant
I love the
idea.
idea because the important point is, I suppose, you'd found a way of encouraging women to check themselves at the optimum time as well. So really strong stuff. I think it ran in about 6 different stores. Again, it's real, but I get the sense it's probably your idea. I don't know if it was a brief or it was your idea that they... Great, well done.
Congratulations, yeah, it was brilliant. And I do love the name, the Itty Titty Stickers.
Yes.
Fantastic, very memorable and very effective. Our next category is Best Food and Drink, my favourite. Let's go to the nominees. which for Cadbury's has been highly commended. Congratulations. And the idea there, it was one giant billboard and it was like one tiny whisper, so it was very much a visual whisper. It was very good.
Yeah,
very
really good.
clever.
But I can tell you the award goes to Merkel UK for Guinness. Well done. Yeah, a really fresh idea. This actually is based on the insight that the average person scrolls social for 110 minutes a day. So they decided, look, take a break for 2 minutes and experience a Guinness being poured into your iPhone. Digitally, that is not over it.
Very clever.
Very clever.
Do you know, once I had a chat with my son and he said, oh, Mum, if you get into settings, you'll be able to see how long you've been on your mobile. And I'm not going to tell you how long I was on it, but it was longer than that 110 minutes. So is that an accurate stat? Because if not, I'm just really worried about myself.
We just decided what food you're going to order.
Yeah, do you know, I actually have thought about this, so the food and the Netflix question. So I often get a fish supper, so they probably would recommend Little Mermaid, I reckon. Because I've never seen it.
Right, moving right along.
Okay, we're going to ask you, Gordon, in a minute. So yes, we are moving on because we're going to look at Best Charity. Let's check out our wonderful nominees. Judges have highly commended Brother Brother for the Medill Trust. Congratulations. And they were very generous this time, because also another highly commend goes to the Dragon Lounge for the Bee Conservancy. And the idea basically was to take famous still life grandmasters and show what they would look like if there was no bees, i.e. no flowers. Yeah, pretty sweet.
Really nice. And I think Brother Brother are here. Yeah, well done, guys. Because that video is well worth a watch, because it's really about helping women who have been trafficked and have been branded by tattoos, to really sort of encourage tattoo artists around Manchester to help them sort of cover up their tattoos and give them their identity back. So
yeah.
Really, really great film. Important piece of work. I really loved it. It's actually won some of our other awards, so well done. But the award in this category goes to M&C Statue London for Alzheimer's Society. Well done. Yeah, and basically the idea was they're going to put photo booths around big cities. You go in, take your photograph taken, and then it's like a reverse Polaroid. So you've got to start with a strong image, and then the image rapidly fades, and after it fades, you get a message from the Alzheimer's Society. So again, a really good metaphor from what it must be like to suffer from dementia.
Yeah, really powerful stuff. Next up, it is Best Social. Okay, do you want to find out who's nominated even? Let's do it. And our judges have decided to commend Splendid Communications for Walkers. Congrats.
Well done. Splendid. But I can tell you the winner is BBD Perfect Storm for Tipp-Ex. Yes, and just to let you know briefly, the concept here was for would be for Tipp-Ex to sponsor an app which would allow people to go back and delete embarrassing things and basically indiscretions from the past, which means, Lynn, you'd use an awful lot of that, wouldn't you?
No comment. But yeah, I mean, can you imagine how lovely would it be to go back and delete some of the stuff you've left a trail on in social? Yeah, because it's a very different world now, Gordon, so please don't go and search my name online.
Nice idea, well done.
Okay, let's take a look at the best ad from the future, and let's see who's made that all-important shortlist.
Yes, and I love this ad. The winner is Fred and Faridelli for Fridays for Future. Let's have a look.
Tango Delta.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the signs of past life.
After more than 5 million years of human existence on Earth, it's time for a change. Mars. 56 million square miles of untouched land, breathtaking landscapes, and incredible views. Sights to see that have never been seen. New adventures we can only dream of. But that's not all. On Mars, there's no war, no criminality, no pandemics, and no pollution. Mars, an untainted planet, a new world where we can begin again. Mars offers the ultimate freedom. Freedom to pave a new path for humans.
Yeah, there you are.
Wow, brilliant.
Really nice campaign. But Lynn's from Clydebank in Scotland.
Yes.
And people in Clydebank call bankies. And I was thinking, as a bankie, Mars doesn't look a bad option, does it?
Gordon is very funny. Yeah, I live in it's classed as one of the most deprived areas of Glasgow. I still live there, do a global role, live there, go home every time. Up, you're in Marina Bay Sands in Singapore 1 minute, and then the next minute in the Co-op having a baked potato and cheese. Back to Earth, not Mars. So there you go. See what I did there? Okay, we are now moving on before you get a beating. Let's look at the short list for best transport.
And I can tell you the winner for Best Transport is Ride Shotgun for Women's Equality Party. Well done.
Next up is another one of my favourites, Best Retail. Here are the nominees.
And this time, again, straight to award, and that award goes to Pace Communications for Wonderbra. Well done. Yeah, really a nice campaign. I actually remember when that campaign, the original one, the Trevor Beattie campaign, first came out. I was working, my first job was doing the House magazine for Playtex in Glasgow. And obviously Playtex made that bra. So as an 18-year-old trainee journalist, I was an expert in bras. Very good.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're letting lots of stuff out the bag tonight, Gordon. Yeah. We can chat about that at
All the latest
the bar.
underwire technology. Need to know anything? I'm your man.
Anything else you want to share whilst we're amongst friends?
No, but the company did almost go bust.
Oh, shut up. Next up, oh my God, see what I have to put up with. Best ad which really should run that hasn't category. Okay, here is the shortlist.
Well, again, straight to the winner.
Straight to the winner.
And that winner is Grey London for NHS Blood and Transplant. Well done. Yeah, and again, a really strong idea, and I think it's sort of just sort of really, I mean, maybe when we started the Chip Shop Awards, there was a lot of shock for shock's sake and good fun and sort of people sailing quite close to the wind. But I think this sort of work has become much more typical of what the chip shop is about. You know, really, it's just a really great idea. The concept here was an insight that minorities weren't donating enough blood, which become an issue. So this is obviously a campaign aimed at correcting that. So congratulations, I really love it.
Yeah, it was a brilliant, stellar piece of work. Give them a round of applause. I thought it was amazing. Congratulations. Right, now on to a good one. We've got Best Parody. Let's check out the shortlist.
And Lynn, I know this is one of your favourite pieces of work on the show. Do you want to announce who it is?
It's so good. It's such a good piece of work, probably the best of its type that I've seen, so I'm sure it'll make you chuckle too. The award goes to The Stalking by Amalt. Let's check it out.
Hey, look at this. 8 ways to boost your productivity.
I wouldn't. They're just gonna blow up your inbox.
Oh, come on. Live a little. What's the worst that can happen?
My thoughts exactly. What is this? I keep getting emails from that company I downloaded that free guide from.
Just unsubscribe.
I can't. Hello? No, I'm not interested in a free demo. It's like they're one step ahead. They're everywhere. Hello? What do you want from me?
Sure, whatever. I mean, the bottom line is I need to get the expense report to you by the end of this week, so work on that.
Need to get paid, dude.
Yeah, technically.
No, I think that'll work. It should be fine. I can't imagine them accessing it or anything.
I just think it's like one of the best B2B ads I've seen. It just made me laugh out loud. It's so good. It kind of reminds me of you a little bit. So when Gordon pops up and he says, I've got an idea, and you're like, okay, do you want to hear the idea? And you opt in to listening to that idea. And then you get a call and you're working away and the phone goes, I'm like, it's Gordon. You know, to the point where I'm lying on the couch with my cats at night and I just expect you to pop up at the side. Do you want to hear another idea? So don't ask him, don't query. So yeah.
Thanks for saying that, Lynn. We can take that up in the appraisal.
Oh, it's the only time you get to slag the boss. It's great. Next up is Best Professional Services. Come on, Gordon, be professional now. Let's check out the nominees.
Again, straight to the award. No accommodations here. And that award is a really strong campaign. It's no X for Google Translate.
Okay, great stuff, but
Now,
we are rolling on.
Do you understand that? Did you get that? Do you know what that is? Do you all know what it is? Well, basically, it's a way of translating corporate bullshit. So there's actually a really good video on the site. We couldn't get it to work here, but you can go to the site. And it's just a really strong idea. It sort of de-jargonizes corporate bullshit. So there, I've told you.
Did you just tell it the way it is, Gordon?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will move on this time, but thank you for that explanation. It is Beshes of Celebrity. Okay, let's see those little pesky nominees.
And the winner is M&C Saatchi for Burger King. I love that.
So good.
And are you guys here? Saatchi here? M&C Saatchi? I thought I heard a murmur, maybe upstairs in the bar, but really, I've got to admit, that's a really strong idea, isn't it? Yeah. A future king as the potential Burger King myth, perhaps. Really good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's very good. There you go. He looks quite cool in that as well, doesn't he?
I didn't quite go that far.
I'm being nice. Right, next up is Chip Shop Awards and 1 Minute Brief Challenge. So what we basically did is people were to create posters to advertise chip condiments in partnership with the Drums Chip Shop Awards. So we're going to check out those that are in the running.
And I can tell you that the winner of the Drum 1 Minute Brief Challenge 2022 for doing a brilliant job with the condiments is Jake Colling. Well done.
Great stuff. Now, next up is Editor's Choice Awards. So, Gordon, do you want to sort of give the context to this one? Because I know you were really passionate about this category this year.
Well, the thing about this year's awards, I think the nominations were some of the best nominations we've ever seen. And in a normal year, a lot of these nominations would have been straight winners. But just because the competition this year was so high that a lot of them sort of maybe missed out. So I decided there's some stuff in this award I really loved, and it didn't get commended, didn't get awarded. So I thought, to hell with that. I'm going to have a special Editors-in-Chief award for something I just really liked. And I think you would quite like it too.
I think you will.
So my very first Editors Award goes to So Dead by Fred and Faradelli, Lad of Life Insurance. Do you want to look?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Okay. Oh, hey, Snowball. Nerd alert.
Hello, Father.
You know, Socrates said. Anyways, we'll talk later. Ladder. Life insurance so good, they're gonna want you dead. I love you too, guys. But seriously, intentionally killing a policyholder will void all life insurance benefits.
Yeah, they're really nice. Sometimes that would be in another category, which would be an ad that has run that probably shouldn't, but really good. So. Well done.
Well done, Gordon. I think you made a really good choice.
Thank you, Lynn.
It's the first time I think I've ever said nice things. Great stuff.
We use this clip over and over again in social.
Yeah, we're going to edit that part where I said,
Gordon.
well done,
well done, Gordon.
No, that's going, that's out the edit. Next up, we have a really important category. It is the Chairs Award. And as we said earlier, our wonderful chair is here today, Pancho Gonzalez. So Pancho, welcome, and please make your way to that lectern. Let's give him a round of applause. Congratulations. Right, so what was it like to judge Chip Shop? Because it's quite unusual from most awards shows.
Yeah, it's really amazing, really unexpected. To me, it's one of the wildest awards in the planet. And I have been following Chip Shop Awards since it started more than 15 years ago, I can guess. The one that I picked from all the entries, not just the nominations, is something that it came from a school in Germany. I don't want to spoil, but just to warm it up, you know. Just came in from Cannes Lions last week. I think that nowadays we have a lot of things to do and to foster, you know, solutions for the human being and all that thing behind the health industry. And to me, the winner, or the one that I picked from all the entries, is Natural Test. For those that don't know, that the entry is the, you know, this hygienic pads for women. It's a beta test. It's made by Miami School in Germany, Berlin, actually. Congrats to those guys. So Clap for those guys. So the idea, basically, in a nutshell, is that what if women have the chance to test a cancer, doing on the pad. So in a nutshell, that's the idea. So my congratulations to those guys. So once again, thank you for bringing me here. It's what I said upstairs. It's like astral alignment. I'm on vacations. I was passing by here, so we are here. It's the hours evening. So amazing being here with you guys. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you so much.
I think we've got.
Yeah.
We've got an image.
Let's have a look at the winner.
Yeah, but it is brilliant, isn't it? So it's basically a smart tampon. They're suggesting
It's a smart tampon,
that can detect cancer.
Actually, it sets a challenge for paper companies since now. It started here at Chip Shop Awards. So I hope they can develop a product like that. Could be Always or any other brand in the world. So the time is running. The time is running because it will help a lot of women all over the world.
Brilliant.
Well,
thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. See you upstairs.
And I think the thing about that is great. It's all about solving problems in our industry, and I think if someone could develop that, it would just, it'd be a game changer, wouldn't it, for so many people, save so many lives. Right, well, believe it or not, we are now on to the final award of this evening. It is the Grand Prix, the winner of all the winners. So we're now going to check out who's in the running, and if you see your work, just feel really proud that you made the list. Fantastic stuff. Wasn't that brilliant? Look, the standard of work. What do you think?
So, do you want to know who the winner, the Grand Prix winner is 2022? Well, I can tell you that Grand Prix winner 2022 is Gusto for Heinz. Well done.
Wow, what a fantastic piece.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, why don't we make them come all the way up? Give them a cheer while they do it. Yeah.
They're on their way.
Wow.
Let's hear it once again for a Grand Prix winner. Give us what was the inspiration?
What was the inspiration? The main inspiration behind it was, I guess, the sinners that defecate their roast dinner and Christmas dinner with ketchup. And we wanted to make light of that. There's probably, 1 in 10? Who here puts ketchup on their roast dinners? Any freaks? Right. Actually, not many. So yeah, we wanted to, for the sake of Heinz, obviously celebrate those people, those renegades, and we made a bit of fun out of it. Our editor, unfortunately, he was here, but he's not here anymore. He was the renegade putting the ketchup on. He is here later. He's got that mischievous devil look in his eyes.
So what Heinz saying about it?
So we messaged Heinz with it. They liked it. They came back and said to us, this is more on brand than most agencies come back with a proper brief. And they really liked it.
Good, they're all here last week, actually, Heinz.
Really?
Yeah, they were, yeah.
Good word.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, well, congratulations once again. Want another look at the VT?
Yeah, let's
see
take a look.
one more time. I think we're going to play it. Yeah.
Oh, we don't. I think we have to play. I think you have to go to the drum.com to check it out.
Yes. Sorry, guys. Can you just reenact the VT
Just remember, that was ketchup.
Oh, congratulations, yeah. But everything's there on the drum.com, so do check it all out.
Yeah, congratulations again. Well, we've done it, guys. We're through. What I was waiting you upstairs is obviously the chips. This is me demonstrating a chip for you.
Yeah.
So,
Hand them over.
Can you smell it? They're very tasty.
Hand one over, Gordon. Okay.
And so we see what it's like. Jenny, are you up there to the barber chips?
Yes, I am. Like, I've got to say, as a northerner, the only thing missing is the cheese and gravy. But anyway, I'm with some guests here. Like, how has your night been?
It's been pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I've had lots of fun.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. And what about you?
Yeah, it's our first award ceremony, so it's been great.
Fabulous. And they're all enjoying the drink. And what about you girls? Nice. Good evening.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Thank you so much. We're so excited to be here.
Would you like one of my chips?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you have it. Come and join us upstairs.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
And I do promise you, we do have more than one bag of chips.
We
Benny
do.
Millen.
I mean, see, the thing is, I do have an issue with this show. What's all about the cheese and gravy? Have you ever heard of that before? Oh, wow. Okay, we'll have that debate in the bar. I might have to try it. So I just want to say, once again, congratulations to all of our nominees. Give them a cheer. All of our commandees. And, of course, our award winners.
Yeah, well done, guys. And remember, you can see all of the winning work at thedrum.com.
Yeah.
And of course, a massive thank you to our amazing audience in the room.
Now, you may not have won a Chip Awards, and if you haven't, then Pancho's still here, so we can have a wee chat in the bar. But we are going to award you, as we said, with your own bag of chips, minus the gravy and the cheeses. No, absolutely not. So make sure you head up there. Thank you to everyone tuning in from all over the world. We wish you were here in person to celebrate, but maybe one time, one day.
Yeah.
But until then, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to you all out there for
Goodbye.
watching. Congratulations, everyone. Good night from London.